Hi, I'm David Camino. For today's 2-Minute Tuesday, I want to talk a little bit about exemptions in the bankruptcy context. Generally, the way the system functions is that when a person files for bankruptcy, there is a trustee appointed, and it is that person's job to take all of the assets of the person who filed for bankruptcy, sell them, and use them to pay off as much of that person's debts as possible. Of course, the law understands that if the trustee takes everything, that's not much of a fresh start. So the law has provided for what they call exemptions. They're called exemptions because they are exempt from the trustee's touch. The trustee cannot take them. There is a federal system of exemptions, and then each state is permitted to create its own system of exemptions. Maryland has refused the federal system of exemptions and uses only its own. And essentially, there are some exceptions, but essentially, a person is permitted in bankruptcy to keep up to $11,000 worth of just about anything. Another $1,000 worth of what are called household goods and furnishings, and about $23,000 or $24,000 of equity in a house. Anything more than that, the trustee is permitted to take in a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. This can get very confusing and problematic if my client has a great deal of equity in a house. That's the time when it really comes up. So frequently I'll have people come in and say, oh, I don't have much equity, maybe $100,000 in my house. And I say, well, that's too much. If you're going to do that, we're going to need to explore options other than a Chapter 7. And there are options that are available to people with a great deal of equity or assets. But a Chapter 7 isn't one of them, because I would expect that client to lose the house or lose some other major asset. This is why frequently I will recommend, like I said, a different kind of bankruptcy for people who have significant assets. I'm David Camino. If you have any questions about this or anything else having to do with bankruptcy, please call me.